It's me, right? That's right.
It's you.
Yeah.
Next up is, my favorite, Best Complaining About America award.
Oh, we have plenty of these.
God knows.
Like, how do we narrow this
How do we narrow it down?
How do we begin?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the nominations then, boys, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, so first one is explaining why Budweiser is bad.
If there is an Instant Karma compilation, this would also be on it.
All right, play the clip.
The thing is, I never tried a Budweiser up until now because all I've heard is that it tastes like shit. So that's why I never tried it. But now, I kind of like it.
Sizes in Japan versus sizes in the US. I'm thinking that's talking about coffee sizes and food sizes.
Oh, right, yeah, I see.
I guess we don't need to watch that clip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I don't think we need to watch all these clips because they're going to be very long clips.
Yeah.
True.
There's a lot of... So we can explain them because I remember most of these. There's very few things I do remember on Trash Taste, but complaining about America is definitely one of them. So yeah, explaining why Budweiser is bad. I'm not sure if that was like a complaining about America moment as much as it was...
Budweiser is America.
Yeah.
It's America.
It's the amalgamation
No.
of America.
As much as it was just complaining about American beer, period.
Yeah.
And then we definitely shot ourselves in the foot. And then in our own faces afterwards. Sizes in Japan versus sizes in the USA.
Coffee and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Everything.
everything.
In America, just being too
everything
big
is just
sometimes.
everything is just too big.
Yeah.
Also, America's stupid way of writing dates, which
Okay.
it is. Come on,
Yeah.
you got to admit.
I mean,
it.
this isn't even a Trash Taste complaining.
Yeah.
It's just like
This
worldwide
is the
at this
world
point.
complaining.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Chef Mac insults New York on the cooking special in like record speed.
I do like this one.
I love this one.
because it was just such a unplanned moment.
Yeah.
Where we just had we were just trying to be wholesome. You know, we were trying to be comforting. We had a guest on. Just wanted to have a nice conversation. Immediately complains about America.
Like it wasn't even scripted. That's the best part.
No. I was just gonna ask so how did you get your position? Or what's your experience? And he just fucking
hate New York and shit.
Yeah.
And then one time we had Maylene on and we needed some backup. So we asked Maylene what she thinks about us talking shit about America.
Yeah.
Which was us complaining about America.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we had the Americans that microwave their water.
Yeah, I will never forgive that. I
Yeah.
will never forgive
That's
that.
unforgivable.
Yeah,
That is a war crime.
That is Geneva Convention defying right
And
there.
it's funny because the only one of the biggest ones aside from this one. One of the biggest ones I've seen America still defend is the microwave their water.
shocking.
Right?
How could you defend that? Just how?
You know that clip's just like, I will never forgive the Japanese.
Yeah.
That's
I
like,
will
man,
never forgive the Americans.
I just don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Get a kettle.
For this one though, I do hope the Chef Mac one wins.
I want the American microwave one to win.
Either of those could honestly win, but
It's between those two. Just
Yeah.
I love the Chef Mac one just for how unplanned it was and just like the
how
fastest
fast it was.
the fastest bonding experience to be like, oh, you're one of us. Okay. You'll fit right in. You'll fit right in.
Definitely. All right.
Yeah.
Well, the winner is, gentlemen,
Yes.
Let us know.
believe it or not, it's Americans microwaving their water.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Well deserved.
Valid.
You know,
Valid.
I feel like the rest of the world united in voting for that.
W
category.
plus I asked plus
Yeah.
I cared.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
What was the percentage that it won by?
That one won with 37.3% of the vote.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's pretty big.
What came second?
Second was you guys explaining why Budweiser is bad with 18.8% of the vote.
Fair.
And Americans writing their dates wrong came in third with
Oh,
18.5% of the vote.
See,
I think it was just
I'm
like
so good at predicting these.
I think it's just like the world uniting about what they can like. It's everything, every person, but Americans and like coming together to be like, what do we actually agree on? That
What's the
boys
most
have said?
common complaint?
Yeah, what's the most common complaint?
All right, Joey, what's the next category?
The next one, this one's going to be a hot contender. Best meme.
Ooh.
We had a lot of great memes that the subreddit and the Twitter have created.
Fantastic memes.
Yes,
Honestly, any of these could win, but let's see what the nominations are. Right. So for starters, we have the Dark Timeline.
Yes, we
which
have the
I'm a
Dark-
little like behind on because I think this kind of came onto the subreddit when I deleted Reddit off my phone.
Yeah, this has come pretty recently.
Yeah.
And we haven't talked about it, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty timely because it would have been 2 weeks, I guess, since the Dark Timeline started. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All I know is that it makes Fate look normal.
Yeah.
I'm kind of waiting for it to finish.
Yeah,
so
let's
that-
go through. Let's go through all the categories first before.
Sad.
And Gaunt Sad,
Gaunt
of
Sad,
course.
of course.
Joey Can't Sync, of course.
Yes, of course. I'm Master Chris. I
Chris,
love
of course.
that meme.
And then Evil Trash
Evil
Taste.
Trash Taste. So, like, I think the biggest difference between this year's memes and last year's memes is that like our Reddit has a hive mind of its own now. There are 2 memes here that we did not create, or we had zero hand in. Okay, Iron Mouse is Chris.
Yeah.
How did that start?
I don't know. It was like 2 characters that seemingly had nothing to do with one another.
Yeah.
In trash taste lore, and then someone was like, "What if they're the same person?"
Yeah. Which is great. It's there was like such good fan art out of it and everything like that. Like I think one of my favorites is the one where like Iron Mouse is piloting a mech
Chris
of
mech?
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating
Such
ramen.
good
I think my
fan art.
favorite thing about the Iron Mouse is Chris meme is that none of us are in it. Like it literally has nothing to do with trash taste, and yet it's a trash taste meme.
It just shows that the trash taste law has expanded so much that it's like gone beyond
it
trash
doesn't
taste.
even need us.
Yeah, it doesn't even need us anymore.
It's good though, because then Chris went on Iron Mouse's talk show as well. That probably never would have happened.
No.
Yeah, that was
definitely
like
not.
the full circle, and then the timeline, which I believe is still ongoing.
Yeah.
right to this day.
I think I would bet my entire net worth that the Dark Timeline is going to win just because of the recency and
Of course.
and the subreddit loves it. They
Yeah.
all love it.
But like, it's not just like the recency, because recency bias is also a thing. But
definitely
like,
recency.
it's take like, I am fucking impressed by the amount of effort that has gone into this one. This is not a meme anymore. This has gone beyond a meme. It is.
Like they're literally
It is
pulling like a Togashi and like fucking like graphing everything out and being like, okay, so this happens while this was happening, and then this happens next.
Yeah, it's just like Fate fans and Kingdom Hearts fans think no one can like defeat them until like they look at like the Dark Timeline and I'm like, okay, I bow to my lord. Like I looked at like the timeline, I'm like, fucking hell, how'd you make sense of this? Like,
there's YouTube explainer videos on the Dark Timeline.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's a few.
Oh my god.
and like,
And some of them don't even explain it very well.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't really get it, but yeah.
and like the thing that blows my mind the most is that we have had zero involvement into it. We did not create it. We did not even say something that like could like
Fuel it.
that fueled it. You know what I mean? It is like our subreddit completely like just having a mind of its own. Like look, our subreddit is self-sustaining at this point. And
Honestly.
these 2 memes prove it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, let's find out then.
Yeah.
Who got the best
How
meme?
much did the Dark Timeline win by? is the
Yeah, let's
question.
find out,
Yeah.
I guess. So the winner for the best meme of the year goes to the Dark Timeline.
Yeah, not even
Yeah,
surprised.
not even surprised.
Congrats, congrats to you
Congratulations, Reddit. Your fan fiction made it.
guys. Oh my god, it's a fan
It's. I'm not doing it. It's literally a fan fiction. I'm not even joking.
Why are you gonna do him like that, Joey? Why are you gonna do him like that?
It is.
There's so much more than that, Jerry. It's a cohesive universe.
I didn't sacrifice the past to call you, for you to call it a fucking fan fiction, Joey.
I didn't die in an earthquake for you to call it a fan fiction.
You don't know what I sacrificed, Joey.
It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, first of all, what the fuck is that face on the left there?
That's from one of my
Like-
live
like,
streams.
that's
I
terrifying.
got to shout out the people who actually made this fucking image. I know how difficult and how time consuming it is to make an image like this. It is.
It's sponsored by the BBC. Like,
This is the initial timeline.
oh, it's the
Like-
initial
like-
timeline.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, this is like a really high effort meme. You know, this is, yeah.
Yeah, this is extremely high effort meme.
This is a
and,
high-
keep it coming.
Keep
we
it
love the
coming.
high
Yeah,
effort
honestly,
memes.
yeah.
too.
I want to see how it concludes.
Yeah.
I'm like
what percentage did it win by is the real question.
Well, the Dark Timeline came in first with 35.1% of the vote.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's not as much as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Second place was Iron Mouse's Chris with 23.7%.
Expected.
Of course, of course.
Two memes that have nothing to do with us.
Actually, the Dark Timeline is all
No,
about
but I
us.
mean, like, we didn't
yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't
we
create
didn't do it.
Yeah,
We
we didn't
didn't do
create
anything.
it.
This is like the Reddit, like giving themselves the medal. To be like, guys, we did a great job.
they
guys.
literally
Every
gave
Redditor
themselves
is
an
standing
award.
up and like, we did a Reddit. We did it. We did
Rolls
a
Royce
Reddit.
Reddit, you won an award.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, Reddit.